Hello, my lovely people. This is another exciting episode of Vent It Out with Nadia with your lovely, lovely host, Nadia. Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of our reaction videos to some tweets that we gathered over the weekend. Yeah. So come with me as we react to some of these funny tweets. So one guy called Oku, yeah, Oku, posted on X, formerly Twitter, that most embarrassing moment of your life? Question mark. Like, what's the most embarrassing moment of your life? I actually have a story, but I'll share it at the end, okay? One of the most, in fact, I think it's actually the most embarrassing. It's not even one of. It's the most embarrassing moment of my life. Yeah, but then I kind of salvaged the situation, so I'll say it at the end of it. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this guy posted the most embarrassing moment of your life, and there were some tweets that caught my attention. Some funny tweets. Okay, so this is from one guy called Genome Senju. Yeah, he was like, lecturer walked into class and I told her that her hair looked nice. Till today, I don't understand why she slapped me and sent me out of the class. Now, like really, who even sent you? Who asked you? Who sent you message? Okay, focus on the lecture. Focus on why you came to school. How are you going to compliment lecturers? How now? As how? Focus on the focus. Focus on your studies. Focus. By this time, the lecturer is already annoyed, just transferred aggression. Focus on your focus. Really? Now there's this guy also called the Draggist 007. Yeah, the Draggist 007. He was like, I went to see a girl in her house that time. Her mom came. I hid in the bathroom. She caught me there. That's one gangster mother over there. That's one gangster mother. You are going to hide. I mean, she knows all these tricks. Duh. How did you think she gave birth to her? Duh. She's going to catch you, of course. What do you expect? She's definitely going to catch you. That's one gangster mother. I feel her, Jerry. Now, there's this one, two from Small Girl, Big God. This one is actually very funny. She was like, I was announced as the most beautiful girl in the university during our faculty beauty pageant. I went up I went up stage and the organizers came to confirm the name. They told me it's a mix up and I wasn't the one. Walked shamefully off stage and was laughed at for weeks. Like I wouldn't wish this for my worst enemy. See, I'm just imagining the walk of shame. That walk of shame from the stage to your seat, God, you literally wish for the ground to open to swallow you. Really, what kind of foolish mix up is this? What kind of annoying mix up is this? Really, really, who does that? Really? So there's this other one here from a lady, Wendy. Yeah, so she says, I was having a conversation with a guy I liked in uni. He made me laugh, and my nose said, let me embarrass you real quick. Now, this, I don't want to really explain it like it's detail because it's cringe. Just, yeah. So, this is for like someone that has kata or cold, okay, with like a stuffy nose, and you are laughing or talking plenty, and your nose does that. You get what I'm saying? You be so embarrassed, God. It's crazy. See, this is from one lady to called Aweni Peperimpe. Yeah, she was like, long story short, my pad fell on the road. Really, really. Wait, what type of sanitary towels were you using? Really? How did it fall? Were you not having panties? Really? Really? All right, yeah. There's this other one too. Oh god. There's this other one from Halo. Career specialists. Yeah. Just like I feel embarrassed saying this. But I farted during an interview. It was so loud. It was for a social media management role years ago. During the interview, I was trying to hold it in, but it didn't work. The interviewer paused mid sentence, cleared his throat, and then went ahead to ask me questions. I got a "we regret to inform you" email the next day. Before on call, like really? Before? What were you expected? After that show you pulled off? I mean, after that show you pulled off, really? What were you expecting? That we are happy to inform? No, really. We regret to inform you won't be hired. Duh. Duh. Really? Oh my god, yeah. So this is from another guy, weight loss messiah. So he was like, fell off the treadmill once at the gym when I was still fat. My crush was right beside me. Oh, crazy. This is embarrassing, kind of. I've actually fallen off a treadmill before, but fortunately, I didn't have any crash there. I actually got hurt a little bit, but then I didn't have any crash there. And the gym instructor attended to me and helped me with some deep heat. Yeah, that's so bad. It hurts when you fall from a treadmill. It really hurts a lot. The pain, Charlie. Now this is from Oluwafemi Samuel. Yes. And he says, a company abroad called me, said they saw my profile on LinkedIn and they were interested in my service. We scheduled a virtual interview. On the day of the interview, I was filled with confidence and answered all their questions boldly. They were indeed impressed. They then asked how much I was paid in my current company. I told them 450,000 naira. She quickly converted it to dollars. That's around 300 USD. And asked if I was paid daily or weekly. I said monthly. She looked at her colleague and they shook their heads simultaneously. Shame catch me. Oh Jesus. Shame go catch you, really. Shame go catch you. See, the wage rate in African countries, like it's mad. Oh, it's mad. The wage rate, the minimum wage rates. I mean, the wage rates in African countries. Okay, I mean, I don't know about other African countries, but in Ghana, Nigeria, actually, it's mad. It's mad. It's so embarrassing. I mean, really, you're being paid $300, 300 USD actually for a month. I mean, shame will catch you, Jerry. I understand. I feel you, guy. I feel you. Yes, so there's this other one. Um, from one girl called Riken. Yeah, Riken. She was like, I'm going out. I was going out one day and saw a guy trying to walk to me, but I ignored him, thinking he wanted to ask me out or get my number. He kept following me, so I stopped and asked why. The only thing he said was, zip your trouser. Jesus. See people everywhere that day. I wanted to faint from shame. The zip was down the whole time and I didn't even know. I mean, you could have at least spared him some time to listen to him, hear what he has to say. I mean, if you don't, I mean, even if he asks for your number, you could have said no. You could have said you wouldn't have given it to him. Why walk away? Okay, well, probably a kidnapper too. I mean, who knows? Charlie. Yeah, two ways, Sha. Two-way stream. You gotta be safe out there, Sha. Okay, so there's this other one from um Alaji Moses. Yeah, I hope I got the name right. Alaji Moses. So he was like, back in JHS 1, every Wednesday during physical health education, we weren't allowed to wear our sportswear from home. We always had to change in school when it was time. At that time, I hadn't upgraded to boxers yet. I was still wearing pants because my mother refused to buy me boxers. So one day we were all changing in a classroom full of boys. Out of nowhere, one guy noticed I was wearing pants and started shouting. Before I knew it, he grabbed my sports shorts and ran off with them. I was left there half naked for a few minutes, God go punish you, fuck. Well, I feel the pain in the last paragraph. God will punish you. Like, that's embarrassing. Imagine if maybe some girls were around. See, aura dropped to a zero. Confidence dropped to a zero. Composure zero. Everything dropped to a zero. Really? Who does that? Nah, the guy really violated bro code. Really? Oh my god. Um, yes. I think there's one other one from Samantha. Yeah, Samantha Ahin. So she says, one time I was part of a dancing competition, and after one round of giving my best moves, the MC raised my hand, and everyone shouted, "Away!" To you, you give your best, like you killed yourself, you killed it, you murdered the dancing floor. You did nothing, girl. You really did nothing. Oh wait, go and sit down. Oh my god. Now there's this other one too from Auntie Ada. Yeah, Auntie Ada. So she says, I was heading home from vigil, exhausted and sleepy. It had rained, so part of the road was filled with water. In my head, I calculated the jump perfectly, straight to dry land. Everything made sense. Everything maram, everything soft. Next thing, I jumped and landed right inside the water. After that, at that point, I just knew sleep no grieve me, see road well. See, I feel you. I feel you. I really, really do. Ha! It'll be so embarrassing, especially when there are people over there. Especially when there are people over there. Crazy shit. Crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy. Now, tell me some of your embarrassing moments, like your most embarrassing moments in the comment section. Like, let's extend the conversations in the comment section. Tell me your most embarrassing moment. What made you very embarrassed? Talk to me. I want to read your comments. I would actually engage with you in the comment section. Probably the ones that will catch my eyes will be featured in my next episodes. Yeah, I mean next episode. So story time. There's this Sunday, yeah, and I went to church. I mean, going to church, I wanted. There was this particular sandals that has been there for some time. I used to wear, but I stopped wearing it. Okay, so that particular Sunday, I decided to wear that sandals, and yeah, it fitted. It was good. I felt comfortable to go to church with. I went to church. After everything, he had closed, only for me to get up to walk back home and the soles of the sandals removed. And I was walking. I walked some few steps ahead. I felt my feet. I mean, I felt like my feet was lighter. Like there was something light. There was something. I don't know if you get what I mean. There was a difference. I said, you get. Only for me to turn and the soles of my sandals were somewhere and I was also standing somewhere. God. And there were people around. Luckily there were a few people, just a few people around. And then some people saw me. I was so embarrassed. I retraced my steps back to where the soles of the sandals were. I took them, I sat down. Now, I didn't go with anybody from home, like I went alone. So who am I going to send to get me glue or an extra slippers to wear? So I sat down. I mean, first service was over too, so we had to go for second service to proceed. But I had to sit down because I mean I was going through it. Fortunately, I saw one of the guys that I was cool with, and I told them that I had a bit of an issue, so if they could get me super glue or something. And luckily, because on Sundays most of the provision shops do not really open, even if they'll do, it's mostly after church. Luckily, this guy got a provision shop for me, got a super glue and brought it. I stitched my sandals, and walked back home. And I was like, goodness. I mean, I was ashamed. It was very embarrassing. But then imagine if it was during like church service, like church was ongoing and say offering time, and I woke up to go and put my offering in the offering basket or the offering bowl, and then the souls decided to display. I mean, the souls of the sandals were removed whilst I was going to put my offering in the bowl. Like, I would have collapsed maybe at church because what the hell? What kind of embarrassment is this? I mean, I was embarrassed, but then again, I thought that I mean, this is better. This is way better than having the whole church experiencing such an embarrassing moment. Probably I would have quit that church. Yeah, yeah, that was okay. So I've actually remembered another one. This is one of the most embarrassing moments. But then there's this other one. Yeah, that one happened quite recently. I was going to work, and I mean it had rained that morning. I was kind of skeptical going to work because it really rained heavily. And then the rain stopped, and then I was like, nah, I have to go to work. So I picked up my bag, my lunch bag, and everything, and then I headed to work. I took an umbrella because it was kind of drizzling, even though it wasn't really heavy, it was drizzling. So I took an umbrella just in case the rain gets heavy. Now I was walking to work and all of that. Everything was good. I mean, because of the rains, there was no dust, so I enjoyed my walk to the junction to get a car. Now, on my way to the junction, there was this path that I was supposed to use. Apparently, when it rains, it gets slippery because the kind of sand there was a little clayey, so it gets slippery. I didn't know. I was wearing the sandals. I got there and off I go. I slid and I was on the floor. I was like, goodness God. And that day there were actually people going to wait. There were people on the roadside, men, guys, ladies, women, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers. I was livid. I just got up. My aura dropped to a no, it wasn't a zero. My aura dropped to like a 20. My confidence like a 20. My steez a 10. See, I got up because I couldn't have sat there. There was mud all over my trousers, my top. I had a sweater just in case I felt cold in the office. So I used the sweater to wrap my waist and then walked, retraced my steps back home to bath. I mean, take off my soiled clothes, bath, change my dress, and then head back to the office again. I was so super embarrassed. Like I was like, what the hell is this? This is my embarrassing. I mean, these are my embarrassing moments. Some of my embarrassing moments. Let me know what your embarrassing moments are. Extend the conversations in the comment section. I would like to interact with you guys. The ones that will catch my eyes will have a feature in my next episode. If you have come this far in this episode, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for vibing with me. Thank you for sticking and staying with me. But please, I'll need your support. I'll need your encouragement. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Subscription is absolutely free. Subscribe and share my videos, my podcast, share to your friends, share to your family, share to your circle. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave that encouraging message, leave that feedback. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to interact with you. Okay. If this is your first time on this channel, if this is your first time chancing on this channel, this is Vent It Out with Nadia, and this is a space where we vent, we talk, we interact, we react to some tweets. We talk about social issues, talk about everything you can imagine. We vent, we literally yap. Yes, this is your safe space. This is a space where you can talk real stuff. And this is where we end today's episode. I've been your lovely host. And until next time, this is Vent It Out with Nadia. It's bye for now.